Hi everybody, so I'm making this video so that you know how to submit your article to the journal. And it's actually a very simple process, but I don't want there to be any questions. And so I'm going to be sending these links to you. Right now, I am going to start making an account for the Open Journal for Studies in Linguistics, but maybe some of you will submit to educational research. It depends on what you think is best for your research. So the first thing you are going to do is to register. This is very, very simple. You just have to say your name, your last name, and your affiliation is the University of Guanajuato. You know your country, you know your email, you can make up a username, you can get a password, and that's basically it. So for the next part, what we're going to do is let me find the other tab. Okay, I'm going to log into my account. This is my account. When you already have this, you're going to open up and you're automatically going to be able to see your submissions. Okay, this is a false one that I did for the other class, and I'm going to make another one so that you can see how to submit. So when you're in your account, you can see your submissions and you're going to click obviously on new submission. So when you start in this, you have to agree with the submission requirements that we already discussed. It hasn't been previously published. It's in a Word document. You have URLs for some of the references, the DOIs. It's single spaced, okay? Be very careful with this. Single space, 12-point font, uses italics, no underlining, and everything is cited appropriately. Its stylistic and bibliographic requirements as were outlined in the author guidelines that I gave to you and posted on the Facebook group. You have no comments for the editor, okay? Yes, you agree to the terms. Yes, you agree to having your data collected, and then you save and continue. So you have to agree with everything. You have to upload your file here. Again, it's in a Word document, and I'm just going to upload a random file so that we can continue. Okay, but you're going to upload yours, and it's an article text, and then you save and continue. Now, this is the part that I'm interested in you seeing, the metadata. In prefix, if your title is something like the role of second language acquisition, then the prefix, the, goes here, and then role of SLA, let's say. If you have a subtitle, you're going to write it here. And if you have an abstract, the abstract that you wrote for your article, you copy and paste it here, okay? Your list of contributors, it's only you are the sole contributor. So coverage information, as you can see, is obligatory to write, and coverage information refers to what is the scope of your research. For example, maybe the scope of your research is second language acquisition. Or maybe the scope of your research is grammar teaching. Okay, so it depends on the type of your research. The type, your submission is a text, and rights, you don't need to write anything in here. You don't need to write anything in language, subjects, disciplines. You can write your keywords here. You say writing, and then you press enter, and then SLA, enter. Supporting agencies, you received no support. So for references, again, very simple. You are going to copy and paste your reference list in this section. Your complete reference list is pasted here, okay? So basically the only thing you have to cover are the things that have the little asterisk next to them. And this is the only thing you have to fill out. So then you save and continue this. And then for submission, it's already ready to be sent. You can go back and adjust any of the information. Please be careful with your information, and when you are finished, you can click Finish Submission. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do. And next steps, it basically tells you to be careful with your email, estar al pendiente, so that you can know what decision they have reached. So it supposedly, They tell you here in what part of the process your article is, but if I were you, I wouldn't trust this because mine is in copy editing, but it has already been published, so it's not really being copy edited anymore. Okay, so as you can see, the process of doing this is very, very simple. Another thing that you're going to be asked for when you publish, until you publish this article, is your ORCID number. But it's so easy to get. I think you should be doing it now. So I'm going to show you how to do it now. You're going to create your ORCID. You're going to give your first name. I'm going to use my sister's name. And I'm going to give an email for this. Oops. Okay, so as you can see, your first name, your last name is optional, your email, and okay, you're none of these. Okay, there's going to be this list of people that share your first name perhaps, but those aren't you. Okay, remember, those aren't you. You're not affiliated yet. So none of these are me. And you're going to create a password. And then you're just going to confirm this password. And next. Create your ORCID ID. Everyone can see this. I consent. You have to consent to both. You're not robots. And then you register. So this right here, the ID, that is your ORCID number. So that identifies you when you're publishing. Your ORCID number is good, for example, when the journal wants to put your work on Google Scholar so that you're searchable. That's what your ORCID number is for. So as you can see, the submission and the ORCID number is very simple. It's incredibly simple. Please make sure that you don't lose your ORCID information. But if you have any questions about the process, you know that I'm available through email. Good luck.